Chad, there is
Yes.
it is the NFL slate is slammed with some great matchups, and it is a turning point for several teams this week, and it is a pivot opportunity for the Kansas City Chiefs. That's where we're going to start with one big thing in every NFL game. So the Chiefs are 5-4, Broncos 8-2, and Kansas City's coming off a bye week, and if they're making a move to the top of the division, it has to start Sunday in Denver. Currently, they hold a 22% chance, according to CBSSports.com, of winning the division. But they're going into this week, and they're the 8th seed right now in the AFC playoffs. It's unusual. It will be crazy to see them on the road in the playoffs if that's the case. The Broncos holding down that 2 seed right behind Indianapolis. Both are 8-2, as are the Patriots, who are hosting the Jets tonight. Buccaneers and Bills.
By the way, Chiefs a 3.5-point favorite on the road against Denver in this game. That surprised me a little bit when I saw that they were the road favorite.
Yeah, agreed. Bucs and Bills, both teams coming off of losses last week. We know what happened with Buffalo. They're back in Orchard Park looking to get things straight after overlooking the Dolphins. The Bills have not lost back-to-back games. They have not lost back-to-back games since 2018 was Josh Allen's rookie season. Buffalo's 4-1 at home. Tampa is 4-1 on the road. Tampa has allowed a league-low 10 points off of turnovers this season, but their run defense, while normally good, allowed 147 yards to Trayvon Henderson last week. So the Bills will test that, trying to get James Cook going. He should surpass 1,000 yards on the ground for the season this week. And he didn't do great a week ago, or Sunday, but he's had some success on the ground. So we'll see if Tampa can get it back rolling. Seahawks, 7-2. The Rams, 7-2. Battle for first place is happening right here, Chad. The NFC West. Matthew Stafford, he's on the NFL MVP pace here. He's the favorite right now with Drake May. Stafford has thrown 25 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. That means he's on pace for 47 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. Those are like Lamar Jackson numbers whenever he's winning MVP. So,
are the Seahawks the best NFL team that no one thinks about right now at 7-2?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it's the one team that's got a great record that no one's discussing. Denver's another one.
And I'm not buying Denver like I am Seattle.
Yeah.
I mean, they're crushing it.
Their defense is legit.
And they have Sam Darnold.
He steady Eddie.
He continues. Lions and Eagles. Detroit is on the road here. Sunday Night Football. Maybe an NFC Championship preview. Did we say that? Get your apps ready for this. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 4th among wide receivers in production this season, and he's likely going to have a big game against the Eagles' secondary. CeeDee Lamb, Puka Nacua, Egbuka, and Jordan Addison all had at least 100 yards against Philly, and Cortland Sutton had 99. So next up, here we go. Get to Prize Picks and take more.
Hey, if you like this channel, become a season ticket holder for Hot Mic by clicking the subscribe button below and join our conversation in the comments section. Agree or disagree, we'll join.
Bengals-Steelers. This is crazy. The AFC North, the only division where none of the teams have reached 6 wins. And only the Steelers can claim a 6th win this week. But if the Bengals take down Pittsburgh, which they did back in Week 7, they will be 3-0 in the AFC North, which moves them within 1 game of first place, the Cincinnati Bengals. Since he's lost 6 of their last 7 games, and their 1 win throughout this stretch is Pittsburgh. Joe Flacco owns that organization right now. And the Steelers defense, he ripped them apart 9 days after he was traded going into Week 7. And now 12 wins against Pittsburgh for his career. He's tied with Tom Brady. That's the most wins against the Steelers franchise in their history by any NFL quarterback. He and Brady both have 12. Cincinnati's coming off a bye. Joe Burrow is back at practice. And with a win, they're 1 game out of first place. in the AFC North. How about that? You mentioned Seattle. I haven't thought about Cincinnati at all.
No, and when will he return? Will he return this season?
And Flacco's dealing, man.
Some people looking at Week 12 possibly.
Right.
With the Patriots coming to town. That's get the win this week, and things get really interesting really quick.
And Burrow, there's no rush because Flacco's throwing it all over the field. Browns are hosting the Ravens. Ravens are 4-5. Baltimore has won 3 straight. They're back in the race as well. And there isn't much that should worry the Ravens about this matchup, all right? I mean, let's be honest here with what we saw in New York last week. Derrick Henry, he's had 20 or more touches in 4 straight games. Vikings are hosting the Chicago Bears. Caleb Williams leads the Bears, and an offense that is picking up the pace. They've won 6 of their last 7 games after starting the season 0-2. And he goes up against the Vikings defense that held Lamar Jackson to 176 passing yards and 1 touchdown last week. To Madrid, for the NFL's first game in Spain, Dolphins-Commanders. Both teams 3-7. It sounds crazy, and I'm not betting on this, but due to the win over Buffalo last week, the Dolphins begin a 3-game stretch against the Commanders, Saints, and Jets. So they could be 6-7 heading into Week 15 against the Steelers, who are 5-4 right now. So, and the Steelers haven't even played Baltimore yet. I bring that up because if Baltimore's going to win the division, Steelers will be battling for a wild card, and they would have virtually the same record if this plays out. I'm not betting on that. And that would be Mike McDaniel's winning his job back.
Yeah, we need the Undertaker gif of him rising from the dead for Mike McDaniel right now, because he basically is the Undertaker if he goes on a 3-game winning streak now.
Chad, they have scored at least 30 points at 2 of their last 3 games. So, and they're running the football, which is taking pressure off of Tua. The Commanders need to win if they want to have any chance of getting Jaden Daniels back for games that matter. Right? Otherwise, he's just coming back to play off the season. He wouldn't rush to do that. Falcons are hosting the Panthers. The winner keeps playoff hopes alive for a wide open division for the wild card behind Tampa. Atlanta played in Germany last week, so maybe some fatigue coming off of this game. Chargers and Jaguars, 7-3 against 5-4. The Chargers played on Sunday Night Football. Now they're traveling across the country to take on Jacksonville, who are home underdogs in this one. It's a pivotal game for both teams. Both teams are currently wildcard teams if the season ended today. They're the 6 and 7 seed. Giants, Packers. The Giants fired their head coach, and reports are that Matt LaFleur is coaching for his job in Green Bay. Jackson Dart's in concussion protocol. Jameis Winston gets the nod at quarterback, Chad. Russell Wilson remains the backup.
Mike Kafka's stamp on this organization is give the ball to famous Jameis. That's what we're doing. That's the direction we're moving now.
Did I hear that he was singing Hamilton at his media availability?
Sure. That tracks.
What song would it be? You've seen this.
The Room Where It Happened, maybe?
Maybe.
I've listened to that soundtrack way too many times because my daughter loves it. So I know every song.
I'm trying to think what would be Jameis. I don't know.
My shot.
But
Jameis Winston, another good one, yeah.
Cardinals and 49ers. Brock Purdy expected to return this week to an offense that, they need to pick up the pace because they don't have a pass rush in San Francisco. Turf toe, though, for Purdy. Jacoby Brissett remains the starter for the Cardinals. He's facing the defense that, they don't have to worry all that much about quarterback pressure. He's been... This guy, Chad, in Arizona, he has been sacked 18 times since week 6. He's been sacked at least 5 times in all of the games, the past 3 games. But the 49ers have not had more than 2 sacks since week 2, whenever they were healthy. And we get to the Tennessee Titans hosting the Houston Texans. 1-8. The Titans were shut out 26-0 the last time they faced this Houston team. C.J. Stroud should be available to return. The Titans have lost 8 consecutive home games. That's the longest active streak in the NFL. And the Titans are the only team in the league that has not run an offensive play with the lead after halftime. Think about that.
That's rough.
So the Titans cannot be viewed in two of the three largest cities in Tennessee.
Memphis and
Knoxville. They are not going to be on the.
What's Knoxville showing instead?
They're showing Chicago.
Simpson reruns?
They're showing Chicago and Minnesota.
Oh, okay.
On Fox.
Yeah. Bunch of Darnell Wright fans
think
for
about
Chicago, for Vols fans. I'm confused about the.
I mean, it's not a game.
They're not even going anything regionally that's appealing to them. It's not like they're going to a Falcons game or even a Colts game with all the Tennessee fans who became Colts fans when Peyton Manning was there. They're going to Minnesota and Chicago.
Right. I feel bad for Chris Myers. Our guy Chris Myers is on the call.
Yeah, that's tough.
And then
Big Game Beth, anywhere to be found this week? No?
No, I don't think so.
This is a game for her.
Raiders, Cowboys, Monday Night Football. Dallas on the road. Dallas hit the over in 5 of the last 6 games. Raiders have lost 7 of their past 8 games, but they covered in 3 of their last 4. Cowboys are featuring their new additions coming off of their bye week. Geno Smith is questionable. Kenny Pickett could be running the Raiders offense that's 31st in points and 30th in total yards. And it's the Cowboys offense that's fantastic. 4th in points, 3rd in total yards. So, yeah, and then, of course, Thursday Night Football is Patriots-Jets. New England, 7 straight. Vrabel's got it rolling. What did he say this week, Vrabel?
He said something about Travion Henderson.
Vrabel expected to feed Travion Henderson a big load on Thursday night.
Yeah.
Is the quote.
It's one of those that the moment that escapes your mouth, as you say it, you want to pull it back in.
He's the type of guy.
I need to rephrase that.
He's the type of guy that would do that on purpose.
What was the line in Arrested Development when Tobias, Wisconsin, talking about he wanted to join the Blue Man Group, which led to a lot of BJ jokes, the way he was talking. And at one point, Jason Bateman said, I really need you to walk around with a tape recorder and just record yourself and play it back to hear what we're hearing, the way you're saying those phrases. That's what Mike Vrabel needed with that one.
It's a lot like I think you should leave.
Yeah. Yes.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to OutKick Hot Mic.
Daily content and more at OutKick Hot Mic on YouTube.